God, we place ourselves in a position of surrendering right now, Father. Good morning. I'm here to give you your motivational moment, and I'm coming for Zephaniah 3:16-20. And this really blesses me, and I think it's so befitting for the atmosphere. It says, Jerusalem will be told, don't be afraid. Dear Zion, don't despair. Your God is present among you. Yes. A strong warrior there to save you. Happy to have you back. He'll claim you with his love and delight you with his song. The accoladed sorrows of your exile will be dissipated. I, your God, will get rid of them for you. Yes. You carried those burdens long enough. Yes. For the same time, I'll get rid of all those who made your life miserable. I'll heal the afflicted. I'll bring home the homeless. And in the very countries where they were hated, they will be vindicated on Judgment Day. I'll bring you back home, a great family gathering. You'll be famous and honored all over the world. You'll see it with your own eyes. All those painful parting turned into reunions, God's promise. So I was like, God, that is so amazing. And there are just three things I really want to encourage you from those verses. One, it's not your burden to bear. He will take everything that made you in a place of sorrowfulness, everything that had you crying and worrying and pacing the floor and asking God why, when, and where. He'll take those things and he'll make them new songs. He'll sing over you. He has a song specially written for you, that those things that you've been carrying, that wasn't even for you to carry in the first place, he'll take away. Secondly, everything that every person, every situation, every issue that you've been crying out for and saying, God, just bring it back. He said he's about to return back to you the heart of your desires. And you have to realize your heart of your desires, sometimes they get so discombobulated in the things of life that we forget that it was even a hard desire in the first place. But sometimes God has to say, okay, enough is enough. I'll bring you back your hard desires. So God is going to bring back your hard desires. But the verse that really got me is, you'll be famous and honored all over the world. You'll see with your own eyes all those painful parting turns into reunions. So every pain that you felt, every separation, every disappointment, everything that caused your heart to be torn, it caused you to feel like nobody was there. God is saying those painful moments, those parting moments, those silent, lonely moments, those moments where you were just like, God, am I truly in this world by myself? He is saying to you, those are moments that he's going to reunionize you back to that which you love. Yes. It's a promise. And so because we serve a promise-keeping God, we know that there's nothing he promised that he won't do. Amen. So this is not just some words. This is a solid promise. It doesn't even come with conditions. It's a promise. Yes. It's not an if then, it's a promise. It's his potentially yes. His yes. His yes and amen. That means he said yes and it is finished. Yes. So you have to realize in this time and in this season that he's about to bring you to a yes and amen. Yes, God. A yes and amen. No conditions. Just a yes and amen. That means simply says, I've done it and it's finished. Yes, God. Stand on the word that says, I've done it and it's finished. I know 2018 is around the corner, but 2017 still has some strength to go. So I'm telling you, yes and amen. Yes and amen. So when you are feeling like, okay, 2017 is just done, I just need a do-over, just be like, God, but you promised a yes and amen. Yes and amen don't have to come in 2018. It can still come in 2017. Yes, yes. So many times we're waiting for the new year for a refreshing. When God has said, I'm just waiting to wake you up tomorrow to give you a refreshing moment. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm just waiting for you to get the revelation of my yes and amen, and I can give it to you today. Yes.
Yes.
So he's not looking for tomorrow or even a morning, because your morning could be right now once you get the revelation. So welcome to your yes and amen.
Amen. Yes, God.